video starting off in the shop with Skelly, who actually needs to leave here soon because, believe it or not, Halloween is coming up and it's coming up fast. Hope everyone is doing great today. We have a job we're going to this morning that has some specialty tile work we have to do, some specialty tile cleaning, I should say, and it should be a good video for you guys. So we're gonna head over this morning. We gotta go to Dunedin, Florida. Not too far, maybe a 20-minute drive, but you know, Tampa traffic and everything else. So I'm already loaded up, ready to go in the Steam Boss truck. Let's get out of here. So this morning we are starting on this tiling grout here, which was again in a flood. Surprise, surprise. You can see what the grout lines are looking like. These are pretty wide grout lines and have a lot of impacted drywall dust. So this has been a very common theme throughout all of these homes that we've been doing, and you can just see it's pretty much everywhere. So that's the challenge over here. We've got a couple showers and everything else to do, which I'll show you in the back. And here's the shower we're doing. As you can see, we have a lot of hard water marks. Now, Tom has already starting to easy scrub this, but you can see the soap scum buildup. That's all over the walls and stuff like that. So that's on this one. Got a lot of marks going on the glass here. So that's what we're gonna work on first. We're gonna put our easy scrub product on here and do some vegetation. So as he's in there working on the shower, I'm out here getting all of this stuff prepped and ready to go. Another beautiful day out here in Florida. It's finally starting to get a little bit cooler outside, to a point where we're not boiling ourselves to death. It's actually really nice in the mornings and afternoons, so that's good. All right, so I'll show you guys kind of how we know that this stuff is working. So we have our product mixed up here in our spray bottle, and just to show you kind of what it does, watch the grout lines as I spray this. See how that foams up like that? Try it again over here. Boom, see that? Foaming up. That means it is working, and it is breaking down all of that drywall debris that's in these grout lines. Again, boop, there it goes. So we know that the product is working and that it's gonna do what we need it to do. And then after we do that to the whole floor, agitate this really well, rinse it, we'll have to come back and neutralize the floor to make sure we're not leaving the grout in an acidic state. Many companies out there will not do that, and over time, that can lead to your grout deteriorating if you're using too strong acids and not neutralizing it. So super important, so don't just hire some Joe Schmo random who thinks they can just put some potable cleaner acid, potable cleaner on your grout lines and clean them and they look great. Over time, could be detrimental. Check on Tom, see how he's doing. Looks like he's still working on blasting those walls with some easy scrub. So now everything has been agitated a lot. And now we're using the blaster tool there to blast it. Some super hot water and a lot of pressure. fits in these grout lines.
Yeah.
So the brush actually fits in the grout line.
Yeah.
I'm just doing a video.
Oh.
I know it's stupid, but this is exactly what people want to watch. Giving her a good scrub down here. I said normally this floor could be stripped and completely redone, but this house is for sale, so they're not trying to do that. Oh no, you can blast it with the water. Yeah, blast it. Yeah. Now we get to the easier part, which is cleaning some good old tile. Now that we've done the acid wash to all that grout lines, we have to go over it with the Alkaline now and hit it for soil. So that's what we're doing with our counter rotating brush machine, making sure we get all those cracks and crevices. At this point, the floor shouldn't be that dirty because we've already rinsed it once, but it doesn't hurt to do it twice. And I think we're gonna have a good result at the end. Rinsing her down. This tile here is looking real good. We will go check on the Steltio tile in the back as soon as it's dry, and we'll see what she looks like. It looks good when it's wet, but what it looks like when it's dry, that's the real question. All right, so we are on the last part here. Just rinsing off the Alkaline off this floor. Got to get everything dried up. Do a bunch of corners. And then this job I think will be looking pretty dang good. We have to let it dry to make sure that everything does look good, because you don't want to leave it wet and have it dry and have a couple areas or something didn't come out great. And those are callbacks, ladies and gentlemen, and we try to avoid callbacks. Alright guys, it has been maybe an hour and a half since that last clip you guys saw. We've been doing corners. We wipe corners with towels, stuff like that, to make sure that there's no dirt in the corner, stuff like that. We go above and beyond over here at Steve Sink. But let me show you kind of what we're doing now to wrap this job up. Here we're done. Tom just buffing this floor out with a white pad. Had a little bit of a residue issue from us walking all over it, so he's just buffing that out. But this tile looks really good in here. This floor didn't turn out too bad. It definitely does need to be refinished. As you can see, like in this corner here, some of the finish on it is definitely coming up. But overall, I think we've met what they are looking for, where it just kind of looks clean. Definitely could be redone, but considering what we did to it, looks pretty good. Transformation on this shower. This was all just white soap scum mineral deposit all over. And now it is good to go. Way, way better. And then through here, last but not least, we're letting the grout dry currently. But as you can see by a piece that's dry over here, we no longer have all of the bad drywall debris. Here, the section's looking pretty dry. There you go. So way better. If you guys remember what this looked like at the beginning, with all of the drywall stuck in the grout lines. We gotta let it dry up. There's a couple places here and there where there's still some we gotta touch up, but I'd say 95% of it turned out really, really good. So we are going to wrap everything up, touch up a few things here, and we will be done with this one and on to the next one. Where the video goes from here, I have no idea.